Well, hello guys. Welcome back to The Guardian Guide. I'm your host, Carlton. Where here on The Guardian Guide, it's all about staying safe. Safe in our everyday lives, safe in our relationships, and safe in our interactions. Well, in today's video, guys, I want to review something that I saw on a video, which was an interaction between a police constable in Jamaica and a fellow member of the public. This one is going to be a very light one, trust me. It's going to be light and it's going to touch a few people. Because being a former member of the Jamaica Constabulary, I want the officers to be knowledgeable in their jobs. Like I said in my previous video when I was introducing myself, I spent 11 and a half years as a traffic enforcement officer. I did highway patrol. And I've interacted with many people on many different levels. So when I see these things on social media, I kind of get triggered just a little bit, especially when the officer is not so well informed. It kind of triggers me because, naturally I'm going to have a bias towards the JCF. As a former member, I'm going to have a natural bias towards them. But that doesn't stop me from being objective and truthful. It's not easy to do traffic enforcement. Believe me, it's not easy. Because why do I say it's not easy? Because there's no such thing as a routine stop. There is no routine stop. It doesn't happen. What happens is a stop and then an interaction. And I am here to let both of you, both the officer and the member of the public, stay safe in that interaction. You see, having done that job for so long and having interacted with so many people, I remember when I started out, I was like a little bit timid, a little bit on the shy side because I was young. I started out when I was 18. So I was pretty young. But over the years, I've gained the confidence. It doesn't happen overnight. And I was fortunate to be taught or to be placed in the company of some very, very learned police officers. Names I can't really call, but those guys were like awesome. So this is why this interaction kind of touches me, because I remember making a similar mistake at one point, and I was pulled back by a certain inspector who said, T, no, let him go on. Let him go. Don't make a bad situation worse. Don't try to justify something. And when I saw this video, as you are going to see in this video, it's the same thing or a similar thing that this officer went through. Trying to justify a bad situation rather than understanding that, hey, this is not going to end well for me because I am a little bit off. And since I'm off, and since I understand the interaction, I either pass it on to someone else or walk away from it. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So, like the video, guys, share the video, and of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you will know when I post more videos like these. It's a revolution of education. It's a revolution of safety. Welcome to the revolution. Now, with that said, let's get into this video. I don't know when this took place. It may have taken place sometime in 2024, I'm assuming, because I think I heard that said in the video. and the interaction is between a constable and I know the name of the person. He's an attorney, so it's between an attorney and a police constable. So let's watch the video together, and I'll give you my take on it when we get back on the other side. Let's go.
Checkpoint.
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
We are aiming to recover stolen motor vehicle and all that. You understand? We're inspecting driver's license also, and the road traffic act to see if everything is up to date along with the vehicle documents. Please provide me with those. Please and thanks, and you can be on your way after that.
Quick question, officer.
Quick question. Yes.
I don't see a regulation number on your uniform.
It's under my vest. It's in the back of my vest.
Can I see it, please? It's supposed to be displayed in the front, you know.
It's supposed to be displayed?
Pursuant to force or
How would it be displayed?
The 4th December 2024
Yes.
specifically dictates that
Yes.
the uniform comprised to conduct a traffic stop
Okay.
or any other stop of a vehicle requires that the officer must be in uniform,
That
which
is it.
must be that your uniform must have your regulation number, name tag, and you must be in the proper uniform. Sorry, I can't see the side.
Okay.
But the fact that I must see a name tag, officer, that tell me that you're not in the proper uniform.
And I'm saying to you,
Yes.
I do have my name tag.
Yes.
I do have my regulation number.
Can I see it?
It's under my vest.
But it is not supposed to be under your vest.
So what is the purpose of my vest?
Officer, the first order specifically dictates
Yes.
that if you're wearing a vest, the vest must, the same first order
Right.
of December 19, I
Yes.
believe the date is, December 9, 2024,
Yes.
which is about the new dress code policy,
Right.
dictates that if you're wearing a ballistic vest
Yes.
or any other vest, high load vest,
That is correct.
you must have your regulation number displayed. Sorry.
Okay,
Can you turn it back
okay.
for me, please?
Right.
Can you turn it back for me, please?
Yes,
Because
this is a government issued
I know, but
ballistic vest.
otherwise, officer,
Yes.
your traffic stop is unlawful.
This is unlawful.
If you do not have on
I
the proper uniform.
am wearing a government issued knapsack bag.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
All right. So if you want to see my regulation number, I have to turn my back to you and take off my bag for you to see.
But the reason for that is for me to be able to identify you, officer. Otherwise, I don't know if you're a police officer. But I don't know for sure.
Right. You don't know for sure.
No, I don't know if you're lying. The police is allowed to lie to me, you know. They
Right.
can lie to me, you know.
And do you
Yes.
have a valid driver's license?
Officer will get there if you're in proper uniform, sir.
I'm not hearing you.
I'm saying, officer,
Right.
whether or not I have a valid driver's license, I'm saying to you
Yeah.
that the stop was unlawful. For one, you're not in proper uniform.
Okay.
Do you have an ID on you?
Second?
Do you have an ID on you?
No, unfortunately.
Then
I
if you don't have an ID on you, you're
Yes.
also in breach of the prece.
Yes.
You're also in breach of the book of rules, officer.
Yes.
I repeat, my name
Because
is Jeremy Dunn.
because why?
Because you must have your ID at all times
Yes.
when executing a duty pursuant
Yes.
to the book of rules, chapter 3,
Unfortunately,
and also, officer,
Unfortunately-
pursuant to the force order. Yes.
unfortunately, I lost my ID. A report was submitted, and I haven't received my new one.
But
Okay,
officer, you're not supposed to be on
I
the road.
don't have an ID.
But you're not
for
supposed
now.
to be on the road then.
Right.
That means you're supposed to be off duty, sir.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes, officer.
Sir Dunn,
Yes.
where do we proceed now? All right. You're saying that my stop is unlawful. So why did you stop?
I stopped because
Yes.
you appear to be a police officer.
Okay,
but
and I am not.
But no, I'm saying.
And I am not.
But no, I'm saying.
Just a second,
Yes,
just a
yes,
second.
for sure.
So guys, this is a situation that happens daily to police officers. Happens very regular. And sometimes we fail to completely comprehend the degree of responsibility that comes with this job. As a police officer on the streets, you need to know exactly and understand clearly what the law says and what the law means. I may not like Mr. Dunn's attitude because I've seen a couple of his videos and honestly I really don't like his attitude. but I would have to say that the gentleman is right. The Book of Rules, JCF Act, clearly tells you that you should be in uniform, properly dressed in uniform. The dress code for the JCF to execute a traffic stop is complete uniform. Uniform means, back in those days, you had on your cap, your regulation number, your wristband chain, your cummerbund, your belt. That's proper uniform. Nowadays it's the blue denim with the crest, the flag, name tag. And if you have on a vest, your regulation number should be on the vest. That's what the force order said. So if you're going to execute a traffic stop, you need to make sure that you do it correctly. So incidents like these, though unfortunate, and I know people may say, boy, why am I talking like me? I curse the police, and you know, I was a police myself and I used to do the same thing, and yeah, I did the same thing. Admittedly so. Knowing what the truth was, knowing what the right, what exactly the correct way to do it was. And I was trained, fortunately, or unfortunately if you wish, by someone who said, listen, if you're getting challenged and you know you're in the wrong, just let it go. Just let it go. Don't try to argue with the motorist, because it could very well escalate into something else. Also, under the Road Traffic Act, you have no right to just stop and search a motor vehicle or any person for that matter without reasonable suspicion of committed an offense, committing an offense, or about to commit an offense. It's just the way it is. So my takeaway from this would be to inform that officer that, listen, if you know what the rules are and what should be in your possession, like your identification card, just work with it. Work within the ambits of the law to enforce the law. And that, I'm sure, would help in avoiding confrontations like this. That's my opinion. That's my take. I couldn't play all of the video, so go on Mr. Dunn's page. I think it's called Dunn Audit the Law, and you can watch it for yourself and form your own opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section what you think. As a citizen of Jamaica, you need to know your rights. Not just what you hear from other people. And as a police officer, know the law, know the rules. It's there for you. So, until next time, stay safe. See you in the next one.